We're here with, I'm just checking that it is actually showing. Yes, it is. So anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are here with the Ultimate Racing League for the Sunday Championship, and this is round 8 with the League 1 guys. We have travelled the 5,000 miles from Japan to the sandy beaches of Croatia for Dragon Tail Seaside Reverse. Now obviously this track is 3.2 miles long, 18 turns, an elevation change of 3.38 meters long. So anyway, now we've got them bits on. So see, they went out, did their 10-minute quali. Chuck got pole for this race. Of the last time out at round 7 at Fuji, Chuck won that race, so he's all out, ready for action, hoping to get trying to hopefully get another victory here. But anyway, so there's P. White in 2nd, Flatby 3rd, Bloomfield 4th, Rossi 5th, Stealth 6th, Bridle Mechanic 7th, Sideways 8th, Graham 9th, Ruthless 10th, aka that is myself, Hodgie 11th, and Hoggy is 12th. Now obviously this is 15 laps, and they are all on softs in the AMG 20 Mercedes. So there's no pit stops in this race, so it's literally pedal to the metal and so on. So let's get this race on the way. Yeah, so I do have some corner names for this track. I might get them mixed up. I will try my best not to. Johnny, here we go. So Chuck takes them away, waiting for the lights to go out, and they are all go, go, go. As Chuck takes them down to the light of, I think it's the light of Steel's corner. I wrote that down myself, but I'm not sure if anyway they get through that corner. Down everyone's through without an issue. They are now coming to the illustrious chicane of under the tunnel to the chicane of death, which does catch a lot of people out sometimes. Hopefully there is no big issues here with anyone. Everyone gets through without an issue. Doesn't look like Sideways has had a great start. There is already a yellow flag going. Oh, Bry the mechanic has come off. Let's see what's happened to Bry. Okay, literally just coming through the chicane of death. It looks like he's just outbroke himself a little bit, hitting the wall, so that's very unfortunate for him. And now trying to get himself going again. So now that's him down to the back, unfortunately, so he's got work to do here to catch everyone back up. He's trying to not be. He has not had a great start to this race, the Bry mechanic. But anyway, back up to the front. Chuck has got the lead over PY as they go through both corners. Yep. But Flatby is right there behind P White, wanting that position as they come through Clum's corners. But Flatby did get it done. He got past on Clum's corners. There's a great move there from him. Oh, looks like Chuck's just lost it. He has just lost it. Coming through Clum's corners, and he just hits as he comes out of it, it's hit the curb wrong, and that's spun him out. So now he's going to have all the work to do as he's trying to get himself going again. So he's now all the way down to, well, no, he's down to 10th now. His Bridle Mechanic is still trying to catch up, so that's bad for Chuck there. He's got work to do, but that will have allowed That has allowed Flat B to take the lead, but he is being chased by P. White and Rossi as they've just come through the light of speed corner onto the death chicane. Now they're going to come through the Kellogg's corner. All still going now, still Delph is right behind, Bloomfield there in 5th. Rufus is starting to lose grip, he's trying to keep up with Delph, but not any luck. Coming as now they come through Soppy Twos, up to the up through Mighty Mo's, down to the Hills of Might, onto Bell's Corner and onto Club's Corner once again. So Flappy has got the lead and he is actually starting as they've come through Club's Corners onto the start-finish straight. And he has actually pulled a little bit of a gap to P. White, who's got Rossi all on his rear bumper, looking to try and get that position from him as they come down to the light of... I can't know what I writ there. Now through that first corner, coming through the death chicane once again, Rossi still is right behind P. White there. Delph is trying to get past Bloomfield there. And you've still got Graham is literally literally on Rufus's. Let's go back to look at Rufus and Graham. Graham has got past me Rufus now, with Hodgie right behind Rufus now. Let's go on board with Hodgie as Hodgie brings them up. Actually, I got that wrong. This is coming up Mighty Mo's into Soppy Twos. And now it's the Hills of Light they're coming up. Onto Bell's Corners. Looks like he's trying to make a move, but he's not able to at the moment as they come to Clum's Corners. They come out without an issue. Hodgie's still right on Rufus's rear bumper. He's got Hoggy right behind him as well. Is Hodgie going to be able to make a move here on Rufus as they come down to turn 1? He is gone to the inside of him. He is on the inside. Is he going to make to get the better, or is Rufus trying to fight with him? Or he does try, but he doesn't get that right. Anyway, let's come back out now. So Hoggy is up to 8th, so Rufus has just dropped down to 9th as they come through the death chicane once again. Oh, looks like Rufus has hit the wall a little bit. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Okay, so coming through, hit the wall. Oh, got a tiny bump by sideways, unfortunately, by the looks of it, but he does wait for Rufus. There was nothing he could do. There was nothing he could do there because my car was just a lot slower going through it, and unfortunately gave it a tap. So, but it happens. Today, Chuck's back up, still down there in 9th. He's trying to catch everyone up after his disastrous first lap. So lap 4, Flat B still has the lead with Rossi there in 2nd now. So he's got past P. White. So P. White's dropped down to third. Stealthy's there in fourth, so he's got past Bloomfield now. So Stealthy's doing well at the moment. As they come up the start-finish straight once again. Coming through turn one. He is Stealthy's starting to pull away from Bloomfield, only a little bit, but he is trying to pull away. P. White is trying to get past Rossi. He's not having much luck at the moment, battling with Rossi with a bit of, looks like there's a bit of lag there with Rossi there. Going right, left. He is all purple at the moment, and that so he could be going for a new fastest lap. Obviously, at the moment, Chuck does have the fastest lap with a 1 minute 40.5. So P. White's there in third, Bloomfield's there in fourth. So he's got Stealthy got that corner all wrong there. Let's go and see what happened to Stealthy here. Looks like he. Coming to Kellogg's corners. Oh, it looks like he was just a little bit, got his acceleration wrong, or his braking wrong something, so he's dropped down a few positions. He's dropped down a few positions there now, unfortunately. But he's keeping Bloomfield intact. Graham there in sixth, he's closing down Stealth gradually with Hodgie there in seventh. He's got Hoggy chasing him down as they come up Hills of Might and come down through the Bulls corners. Chuck is still there in ninth, so he's made no progression at the moment. And you got Rufus there in 10th. He's being chased by Sideways in 11th at the moment. Brian the Mechanic is, well, he's not having a very good race at the moment. Not enjoying it. His car's not really working for him that well. And it's just his car's all over the place today, whatever. Only lap 6, Flat B is still leading, but Rossi is definitely trying to close that gap. As they come through Kellogg's corners. Rossi's right on Flat B's rear bumper now. Is Rossi going to be able to go for a pass as they come out of Mighty Mo's onto Soppy 2s? And up Hills of Might, there is a yellow flag here, so someone is off. Oh, looks like, there's Brian Mechanics had it off there. Let's see what's happened to Bry here. Coming through. Oh, yes. Yeah, so he's not having a great. Brian Mechanic is not having a great race whatsoever, unfortunately. But Flat B and Rossi having a banger of a race. Oh, a minute. Let's put that a bit forwards at the moment. But these two having a banger of a race at the moment. Rossi is trying to close the gap onto Flat B. Flat B looks like he has got away a little bit from Rossi now. And P. White there is in third. Bloomfield's there in fourth. He's still got Stealthy trying to catch him as they come out of the Clum's corners. And Graham's definitely closing that gap on Stealthy as he comes down the start-finish straight. Hoggie's still got 7, but he's got Hoggy all over his rear bumper as they come down through the first corner, turn 1. At the moment, Hoggie's doing a good job defending against Hoggy. Chuck's there in 8th as well, so you've got a three-way battle here for 7th. Chuck and Hoggy are side by side at the moment. Chuck has just got ahead as they come through the death chicane. As it comes through the Kellogg's corner once again. And they are about halfway, nearly halfway through this lap. And Hoggy's there in 9th, Rufus is there in 10th, Sideways is there in 11th, and Brian the Mechanic is in the pits now. Doesn't look like I do anything, I'm not sure. So anyway, let's go. Halfway through this race, Flat B does have this lead. Yeah, I agree, Brian, it is. It's terrible, I hate this track. So AP right there in 3rd. He's being chased by Bloomfield. Is Bloomfield going to be able to make a play here to get past P. White here? Let's just stay with Bloomfield for a second as he chases P. White down to the first corner. But it's like P. White's managing to keep Bloomfield honest. Doesn't look like Bloomfield is catching him. He's trying to, but he's not having much luck. But Stealthy is still there as he comes through the death chicane. And up to Kellogg's corner in their 5th place. He's up on the fastest lap currently. Graham there is closed on Stealth even more. So Graham is trying to catch Stealth up as quickly as he can. Chuck is there now, he's up to 7th position, so he is starting to make waves and catch people, make them positions up. He is, at the moment, he is flying. With Hodgie there in 8th, he's got Hoggy there in 8th, and Hodgie's dropped down to 9th. He was ahead of them too, so now he's dropped a few positions now, with Hoggy starting to get away. Sideways has got in 10th. He has now got past me, Rufus. And Rufus is now there in 11th, chasing Sideways down. Let's go on board with Let's just go on board with Sideways as he comes through Soppy 2s and up the hills of Might and through Bull's Corner once again for the 8th time. So now out of Clum's Corner once again, bringing out the start finish straight for the 8th time to start his 9th lap with his fastest lap currently at 140.9, whereas Rufus's current fastest lap is a 141.8, so Sideways is over a second quicker than Rufus. Unfortunately, so Rufus is not going to catch Sideways. No way he's deep in form unless Sideways makes a mistake, which he doesn't. Anyway, let's go back up to the front and see how Flat B is doing, and he does still have the lead. He is purple at the moment as he comes through Bull's Corner. Can he keep it? Can he make the new... I just didn't even notice he's already got the fastest lap. The previous lap, on the end of lap 8, he took the fastest lap, so is he going to take another faster lap at the end of this lap? We will stay with him and see if he does. And he does. Brings the fastest lap down just a little bit, but he's had 2 fastest lap in 2 laps in a row now, so he's going to keep that going. Rossi is still there in 2nd, but Flat B is just he is gradually getting away. Rossi's fastest lap is a 1:40.8. Bloomfield and P. White are finding out. Bloomfield's got past P. White now as they go through the death chicane. Bloomfield's up to the 3rd position with P. White down to the 4th. Bloomfield's fastest lap is a 1:40.4. P. White's is a 1:40.6. As they both come through Kellogg's corner once again. Stealthy there in 5th, coming up Mighty Mo's with his fastest lap of a 1:40.8. And Graham there in 6th, closing that gap every lap, getting closer and closer with his fastest lap with a 1:40.9. And Chuck there in 7th, he's right on Graham's rear bumper now with his fastest lap of a 1:40.1. There's actually not too far off Flat B's fastest lap, so they are battling it out for fastest lap here. As they come through he comes through Club's corner once again. Hopefully Graham gets through that corner without an issue. He does. Chuck is there in 7th, comes through Club's corner as he comes up the start-finish straight for the 10th time. He will cross the line for there being 5 laps left of this race. And Hoggy is there in 8th. Hodgie there is in 9th. He's dropped off a little bit. And Sideways is well back in 10th. And Rufus is there even further back in 11th, and Bright is still in the pits. So last time out, I believe, like thinking about looking at Flappy now, last time out when we were at Fuji, I believe he finished 2nd. So he's brought his form from round 7 into round 8, and he's doing well for it. Rossi there in 2nd. He's trying to catch Flat B up, but he's not having much luck of it at the moment. With Bloomfield there in 3rd, and he's got P. White right behind him, and Stealthy's closed the gap on him, so this is a battle for 3rd position here. Graham and Chuck are battling it out for 6th here. Chuck's right on, trying to get past Graham here as they come through Clum's corners. Chuck is right on Graham's rear bumper here. Is Chuck going to make a play to try and get past into 6th here? They are side by side, coming down the start-finish straight, coming down to turn 1. And Chuck has got ahead of Graham through turn 1. So that was a good move there from him, and both of them are closing the gap on the next 3 who were battling it out for 3rd positions. 3rd, 4th and 5th are all really close together. P. White has got a bit of a gap now over Bloomfield, with Stealthy there chasing him down as they come through Kellogg's corner. Chuck is there as well now in 6th, so you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way battle for 3rd position. And this 3rd position could be anyone's. Bloomfield got it wrong, going through soppy 2s. That's allowed Stealthy to get past into 4th, and Chuck's gone for it as well, so Chuck's getting past Bloomfield as well. Graham got that a bit all wrong. Let's see what happened to Graham as they come up the Hills of Might into the Bell's corner. A bit too, looks like it was a bit too much acceleration there from him. That will allow Graham to come back into the clutches of Hoggy, who's going to be licking his lips, wanting that 7th position now. He's so close to it. You got Stealth there. PY has now managed to open up a gap to Stealth there in 4th. Chuck there is now in 5th. He's got Bluefield, his teammate, right behind him. Is Bluefield going to make a play here, try and get past him on turn 1? He doesn't. Chuck manages to keep it there. But Chuck is doing well considering he started first, spun it on the first lap. And he's made his way back, all the way back up to 5th, so he's actually had a decent race considering he had that spin. See, Bloomfield is still chasing Chuck down there as they come through the death chicane into Kellogg's corners. And Graham there and Hoggy come through as they come through Kellogg's corners. Hoggy is right on Graham's rear bumper. Well, he was. Now he's dropped off a tiny bit, but they're going to come down Mighty Mo's into Soppy 2's. And up the hills of Might. And down to Bell's corners. Oh, Bluefield made a whoopsie. What happened to Bluefield? So as he's coming up through the hills of Might into Bell's corners. Hits the curb coming. Oh, it looks like he's just hit the curb wrong, and unfortunately it's batting back out, and now he's off and he's down to 8th position. So that's after a good race that he was having. That's now all his work has gone down the drain pipe now as he comes through Clum's corner once again. So he'll be very disappointed with that. So Hoggy is still fighting with Graham for that 6th position. They are side by side here. Who's going to have the biggest balls for turn 1? Oh, I just didn't notice that. So Rossi has taken the lead from Flat B. I'm just going to have to go back and see what happened. I don't know how far back it is. So Flat B was there. Ooh. So they come out of Clum's corner. He goes to serve his penalty. Ooh, that was an odd one. He serves his penalty. That is a very odd one. But yeah, so anyway, Rossi has taken... Well, yeah, it was quite an odd one. Rossi couldn't do anything about it. So anyway, Rossi has taken the lead now. Let's go back to where we were, if I can remember. I think this was where we were on the track. Anyway, we are on lap 14 and Rossi does have the lead, and Flat B is there in 2nd with Rossi is now got a bit of a lead now, so now he's just got to keep it on the track for the remainder of this lap and the next, and he will take a victory. Flat B is there in 2nd. Will be very disappointed with that as he has led the majority of this race. PY is there in 3rd, and he's very close to Flat B, so he's going to try and close him down. Delphi there in 4th. He's got the Chuckanea closing down on him, but it is only this one final lap as they come through Clum's corner. Oh, Stealthy gets the Clum's corners all wrong. That's allowed the Chuckanea to have an easy pass up to 4th position. And Chuck was probably, what's the word? I can't think of it. had all his eggs in one day with that help from Stealth. Couldn't think of another different phrase. But anyway, this is the final lap. Graham still is, he's well behind Stealth, but he's got Hoggy on his rear bumper looking for that, trying to get that position. Can Graham hold off the Hoggy for this final lap as they go through Kellogg's corner for the final time? Hoggy is putting Graham under a ton of pressure. As they come through Soppy 2s for the final time and up the hills of Might. And they go back to the leading pack as Rossi is going to come through Clum's corners for the final time. Can he get out of this without an issue? Yes, he can. And Rossi takes a victory at Dragon's House Seaside. Flat B will take second, P White will take third. Chuck will take a fourth position after qualifying first, spinning off lap 1, so he's had a great race, getting back to fourth. Stealthy will be fifth, Graham will be sixth. Hoggy, he held Hoggy off for Hoggy to finish seventh, Bloomfield to finish eighth. Hodgie will finish ninth. Sideways will finish in 10th. And Rufus will finish in 11th. Obviously, Brian Buchanan has already finished, but he is like 7 laps down. But anyway, that was race 1. Thank you for watching. I will bring you race 2 shortly. Hope to see you on the other side. Bye bye for now.